What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Ninja Illusion Gaming. This is SpideyX, and today we're going to be opening the 2017 Yugi's 10. Today's episode, I'm going to be doing a little bit different on the car opening. Well, a friend suggested me that I should read the card effects to let you guys know what they do and stuff. Some of you do, some of you don't. And I told him, you know what? I'll give that a try since, you know, he's my buddy and he's also a viewer of the channel. So I'm going to take his suggestion too. So what the first thing I'm going to do is, of course, I'm going to open all the packs, read all the names as best as I possibly can, and then I'm going to separate all the cards from copies and non-copies or so, you know. And then we'll move on to the card description. So let's bust this thing open, see what the goodies are in here. So I just should have grabbed a knife. I'm gonna use a pencil to open this. Who does that? Apparently I do. Oh, I like the 10. Love 10. So we got oh yeah, they're all in one package. So there's nothing. It's not in here, right? Yeah, there's nothing in there. Just set that off to the side right there. Open this sucker up. Throw trash. Set those to the side. Open these little suckers up. Of course, you got Dark Magician, Proxy Dragon, Pot of Desire, number 71, Baron Shark. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. Dreamland, sounds like something from Peter Pan. And of course, the token, I don't know, I almost lost that. Token with Yugi and the Pharaoh on there. So, we'll fix that up. Now we're opening the first pack. Let's see. We got Double Clipper, Paleozoic Leakin. I don't know. I think I'm saying that right. Ancient Gear Hauser, Performer Pal Gongeto, Predator Plant Moray something. Can do the accent Monk, Toon Dark Magician. Yes, perfect for my Pegasus deck that I'm trying to build. Oh, he's so adorable. He's so adorable. And Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Yes. I actually been trying to get this card lately, actually. Block Dragon. Dragon out the wazoo's here. Super Heavy Samurai Ninja Shinobi. A new Super Heavy for my Super Heavy deck. Bug Matrix. Oh wait. Oh man. Let's go ahead and separate those. There we go. There. I don't want to forget about separating those little bastards. Bug Matrix. Assault Blackwing Sword of the Rainstorm. Perform Pow. Bubble Bow Wow. Oh, Bubble Bow Wow. Shinobi Kane. Destruction Sword Memories. Red Wing. Oh, no, not Red Wing. Why did I say Rag? Oh, and that's the last card. Not too bad for the first pack. So I got one card I was unexpected to get. Definitely got one of the cards I really needed. So far we're pulling good cards. So let's see what we get on our second pack. Doki. Maleficent Silvered? Yeah, Silvered. Ah, hold on. Metalophos. Ah, God, I can't even talk. Viewers, help me talk. I cannot pronounce these words. Digital Bug, Core Bug, Bag. I think I'm saying that right. I think. I don't know. I never do. Ancient Gear Hunt and Hound. Perform Pow Fire Flux. Priestess with the Eyes of Blue for Servant Venom Fusion Dragon. I already have one of these, but I did need another one of these. Trying to get at least 3 copies, I think. Yes, 3 copies. Zodiac Throughblade, I think I'm saying that right. And Mausoleum of White, I believe. Yeah, that's how you say it. Summon Gate, Blackwing Tornado, the Reverse Wind, Bad Aim, like Stormtroopers, puns, Beacon of White, Frightful Sanctuary, Despot 009. So, we pull 2 good cards, because I'm still working on the Blue Eyes deck, ish, more or less. So, final pack, guys. Final pack. We're not doing too bad. Perform Pow Seal Eel. Ancient Gear, another Ancient Gear Halzern. Ray Raptor, Plain Linneus, Blackwing, Gofu, the Vengeance Shadow. Almost I want to say Goku for a second. A Goku card. Oh, actually, there is a card, a Dragon Ball Z card. I can't remember the name. I'll remember it. Christian Pez Tortoise. Symphon Amplify Fire Pegs or something Jigger for a rare and a rare. Drowning Mirror Force, very good card. Shoten Tire, I don't know. And Spirit of the Fall Wind. Dino Mist Eruption. Ryu Omi? I don't know. Light Sworn Judgment. Plant Squad. Goob. Dorsey, and I believe that's how you said it. Amazing Pendulum. Fairy Tale Reel. What was it? Fairy Tale Snow is what I was trying to get. That I was hoping to get. You know what? I think I'm gonna try to build a Fairy Tale deck. Not the anime show, but the or maybe I should build a deck around the Fairy Tale anime. You know what? I'm gonna try to give that a try. Leave a comment below of suggestions of what cards I should use for a Fairy Tale deck. Now that's all. So that's all the cards we open. Okay, we separated all the cards from the copies. We only have 1 copy, so not too bad. We'll start with the cards from the first thing. We already know Dartman just is a normal card. Okay, Proxy Dragon. You need at least 2 monsters to link summon Proxy Dragon. If a cards you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one of your monsters that this card points to instead. So it's pretty much sacrificing the monster to keep this bastard alive, pretty much. Oh no, other cards, pretty much the protector shit. So, Paw of Desire, banish 10 cards from the top of your deck face down, draw 2 cards. You can only activate 1 Paw of Desire per turn. Depending on how you use the card, it's actually very useful. It all depends how you use it, depending on the deck and so forth. Number 71, Urban Shark. You need 2 level 3 monsters to exceed summon this guy. Once per turn, if this card has a material, you can target 1 number exceed monster in your graveyard, except this card. Special summon it. If you do, attach 1 material from this card to it. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can choose 1 rank up magic spell card from your deck and place it on the top of your deck. That's very good if you use Xyz rank up monsters like I do in one of my personal decks. Dreamland is a field card. This card can activate these effects depending on the monster card types on the field. Fusion, once per turn, if a monster is sent from your hand or field to the graveyard by a card effect, except for during damage step, you can draw one card. Synchro, when a monster is normal summon or special summon, except for during damage step, you can increase their level by 1. And Xyz, once per turn during your end phase, destroy the monster or monsters on the field with the highest level. You can activate Dreamland per turn. This actually is going to probably be good for my the Supreme King Dragon deck that I'm trying to build. And of course, just a token. It's just a token, but it looks so cool, don't it? It's a cool card. I'm gonna put that, actually leave that up front and just reorganize these guys. Okay, we're gonna start from right to left for these, and then down from left to right. So you need 3 or more level 2 monsters to summon this guy. This card is unaffected by other monster effects. Once per turn, if a traps is sent from your spell and trap zone to the graveyard, except for during the damage step, you can pretty much mill the top of your deck. And if it's a trap, or not look, pretty much. And if it's a trap, add it to your hand. Otherwise, send it to the graveyard once per turn during either player's turn. If this card has a trap as a Xyz material, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card on the field and destroy it. So pretty much this type of card, the Parasaur, are pretty much trap monsters. They were first introduced in the original Yu-Gi-Oh series by not Mary, what's his name? Odeon. There we go. When Odeon first used the monster traps for the first time. Priestess with Eyes of Blue. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this face-up card, you can send 1 effect monster you control to the graveyard. And if you do, add up to 2 blue-eyes monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 blue-eyes monster you control, shuffle into the deck, and if you do special summon this card, you can only use 1 Priestess with Eyes of Blue effect per turn, and only once that turn. Very good card when you have a Blue Eyes deck. If not, it's pretty much useless. And Toon Dark Magician. Cannot attack the turn as summon. While you control Toon World and your opponent controls no Toon monsters, this card can attack your opponent directly. Once per turn, you can discard 1 Toon card, then activate 1 of these effects. Special summon 1 Toon monster from your deck, except for Toon Dark Magician, in your summoning condition, and add 1 Toon spell and trap from your deck to your hand. Very good effect for a Toon deck. Definitely building either 100% Toon deck. Pretty much like multiple Pegasus decks, pretty much, I guess you can say. Drowning Mirror Force. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, shuffle all attack position monsters your opponent controls into the deck. Very good card. But I still prefer the original Mirror Force. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. One of my favorite fusion type dragons. All you need is 2 dark type monsters on the field, except for tokens. With an attack power of 2800 and a defense of 2000. If this card is fusion summoned, you can make this card gain attack equal to 1 special summon monster your opponent controls until the end of this turn. Once per turn, you can target 1 level 5 or higher monster your opponent controls until the end of this turn. This card's name becomes that monster's original name and replaces effect with that monster's original effect. If this fusion summon card is destroyed, you can destroy all special summon monsters your opponent control. Very good card. All I need is 1 more of this guy and it'll be great. Actually, technically 2 more, because I have 1 copy in a random deck, but I kind of want 3 for the Supreme King deck, maybe. I don't know. I'm still working on that deck. And then Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. I've been trying to get this card for a while. All you need is, of course, 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by sending the above monsters you control to the graveyard, in which case you do not have to use polymerization. And cannot be special summoned by any other ways. Cannot be destroyed by battle. This card can make up to 2 attack on monsters during each battle phase. At the end of the damage step, when this card attacks the opponent monster, but the opponent monster was not destroyed by battle, you can banish that opponent monster. Very good effect. Now to whatever this guy's name again, I forgot. You can chibi one zombie type monster, special summon one zombie type tuner with 0 defense from your deck. If this card is banished, you can target one of your banished Shunin monsters except for this card, or up to 2 instead if Shunin style synthesis is on the field, special summon them. Oh, excuse me. You can only use this effect once per turn. Zodiac Throughblade. Goob. If this is normal summon or special summon, you can discard one Zodiac card. If you do, draw one card. And an Extreme monster whose original type is Beast Warrior and has this as this material, it gains this effect. It can make if it attacks the defense monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. Black Dragon, like what was that one monster called? I forgot. Block something. I'm drawing a blank. I know it too. It's the tip of my tongue. I'm a jackwagon. Cannot be normal summon nor set. Must be special summon from your hand or graveyard by banishing 3 Earth type monsters from your hand and or graveyard. And cannot be special summoned any other ways. Rock type monster you control cannot be destroyed except for by battle. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add up to 3 rock type monsters from your deck to your hand whose level equal to 8. You can only activate this effect once per turn. Not bad for its effect. First time I ever know that card effect. Spirits of the Fall Wind. If this card is normal summon, you can add up 1 flip monster from your deck to your hand. That'd be good for the Subterra deck. Yes, this would be great for a Subterra deck, because all they do is are flip monsters. Mausoleum of White. During your main phase, you can normally summon 1 level 1 light type tuner monster in addition to your normal summoner set. You can gain this effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster you control, send 1 normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, then target monster gains attack and defense equal to the level of that monster sent to the graveyard by 100. Until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field, you can banish this card from your graveyard and add 1 burst stream of destruction from your deck to your hand. Yet again, great for a Blue Eyes deck. Super Heavy Samurai Ninja Shinobi. 1 machine type Tuna and or more non-super heavy. Yeah. This card can attack while in face-up defense. If it does, apply its defense for damage calculation once per turn during either player's turn. If you have no spells or traps in your graveyard, you can target 1 spell trap card on the field and destroy it, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. So, basically, super heavy samurai cards. Your deck is literally entire of all monsters. You're pretty much like going like Joey when he first did. Of having nothing but monsters before Yugi came in the picture and tell him, hey, you need spells in your freaking deck. But in this case, you cannot have spells or traps, or their effects are pretty much useless. Now for the commons. Getting the Ascendant Monk. Face-up attack monsters on the field cannot activate their effects. The defense position card cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. The Paraplant Mausoleum something. Goob. This card gains 200 attack for each predator. Right? Am I saying that? Yeah, predator counter on the field. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can equip that monster to this card once per turn. You can target 1 monster card equipped to this card by this card's effect, destroy it, and if you do, gain life points equal to its original attack. This I think someone told me this is not bad for a deck, these type of monsters. I don't know. I don't have many of these to like truly know, but when I do, I'll let you guys know. Perform Pao Gento Pendulum Effect. Once per turn, while your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can activate this effect. You take no battle damage from that battle, even this card leaves the field. Its effect while in the monster zone. Once per turn, when an attack is declared involving a monster you control in your opponent's monster, you can activate this effect. You take no battle damage from that battle. Assault Blackwing, Sun the Rainstorm. Need 1 tuner or 1 or more tuner monsters. If this card is synchro summoned using a Blackwing monster as a material and is treated as a tuner while face up on the field, you can only use the effect of the Saltwing of this card. Whew, I am starting a lot today. Once per turn. I misplaced what I was saying. Oh yeah, there it is. Once per turn, yeah, man, I am freaking losing my place on this card. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target one assault Blackwing monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and the other effect is during your main phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can banish one other assault Blackwing Sora from the graveyard as a special summon this card. I think I have 2 of these in my Blackwing deck. I don't know for sure. Snowby Kane. Hey, it's Kung Fu Panda. Oh wait, no, this is a female. Oh, it's a spirit monster actually. This would be great for my spirit deck. Cannot be special summoned once per turn. If another spirit monster is normal or special summoned while this monster is on the field, you can draw 1 card once per turn during the end phase. If this was normal summoned or flip face up this turn, return it to the hand. Perform Pal Bubble Bow. Its pendulum effect while it's in the spell and trap. If it face up non-pendulum monsters you control that was special summoned from the extra deck will be destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can destroy this card instead. Ooh. You might be iffy for my Supreme Game deck. Maybe. Nah. Ragwing. Oh wait. Backtrack. Rewind. His monster effect was in the monster zone. When this card is special summoned from the extra deck, you can activate this effect for the rest of the turn. Pendulum monster you control that were special summoned from the extra deck cannot be destroyed by card effects. Whew. Okay. Ugh. Red Wag. You know, he looks pretty badass. When you're normally summoning a Resonator monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, but its attack becomes half. It has a good defense. Well, wait. It's a level 6. It probably help. Wait, I get it. So I can help you summon Red Dragon Art Fiend, because that's what freaking what's his name? Axel? Jack Axel? I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that character's name. I watch most of 5D, but that's his ace in the whole Red Dragon Art Fiend. Doki Doki. You can discard 1 rock type monster, special summon from your deck 1 rock type monster that has the same original aptitude and level of that as that monster in face up attack position or face down defense position. You can only activate this card's effect once per turn. Metalfoes Silvered. Damn, I'm saying that right again. Pendulum effect. Once per turn, you can target 1 other face-up card you control, destroy, and if you do, special summon 1 Metalfoes spell trap directed from your deck. Wait, no. Yeah, if you do. Set. Oh, set. What am I doing? And this is a normal type monster, so that's all it has. And we have the fusion of Metalfoes organs. Yeah, all you need is 2 of those Metalfoes monster. If a Metalfoes monster you control attack a defense position monster effect, double piercing damage to your opponent. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not a bad effect. You need 2 or more level 5 light insect type monsters. You can also exceed summon this card by detaching 2 materials from a rank 3 or 4 insect type Xyz monster you control. Then using that Xyz monster as a material. Xyz materials attached to that monster also becomes this material. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 defense monster your opponent control, shuffle it into the deck. Once per turn, if that battle position of a monster or monsters on the field is changed except for during damage, you can attach 1 insect monster from your graveyard to this card as material. Whew, mouthful. Ancient Gear Hunting Hound. You know what? I want to build an Ancient Gear deck too. If this card is normal summon, you can. Oh no, not you can. If this is normal summon, affects 600 damage to your opponent. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spells or traps until the end damage spit. I think that's what Ancient Gears are known for. That when they attack, your opponent can't pretty much activate worth of shit, except for yeah, they can't activate anything that I can think of except for monster effects. until the end of the damage spell. Once per turn, you can fusion summon one Ancient Gear fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. He's pretty much a monster pummelization. Perform Power Fire Flux. Pendulum effect. Once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you contribute one perform a POW monster and it get the attack in the battle phase. And its monster effect runs on the monster zone. If a performer POW or authorized monster you control attacks, your opponent cannot activate spells and traps until the end of the damage effect. Just like the Ancient Gears. I like Ancient Gear Hunt Hound. Be great for an odd-eyes deck, odd-eyes/perform POW deck. Blackwing Tornado, the reverse wind. When this card is normal summon while your opponent controls a special summon monster, you can target one Blackwing tuner in your graveyard. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except for Blackwing monsters. Also special summon that monster, but its effects are negated. Despot 009. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can make this card gain attack equal to the combination of attack of all desktop monsters you currently control except for 009 until the end of your opponent's turn. Only this card can attack the turn this effect is activated. If this card battles your opponent cards and effects cannot be activated until the end of the damage spell. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effects, you can destroy one Despot you control instead. Me and my buddy were on the on the verge of building a Despot deck, but we got semi halfway through it, I believe. Perform a Palace Seal. Pendulum effect. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. That face-up monster has its effect negated until the end of this turn. Even this card leaves the field. When this is normal or special summon, you can target one set spell or trap your opponent controls. That set card cannot be activated this turn. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this effect activation. Ancient Gear Howlers, and all you need is 2 Ancient Gear monsters. Unaffected by other card effects during your main phase, you can affect 1000 damage to your opponent. You can only use this effect of Ancient Gear Howlers once per turn. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Ancient Gear monster from your deck in order to summon the condition. Ray Raptor Plane. Oh my gosh, I know his name. Lanius. There we go. Cannot be used as Xyz material for Xyz summon, except for Xyz summon a Winged Beast type monster. If this card is in your hand, you can target one Ray Raptor monster you control that has a level. Take damage equal to its attack or defense, whatever lower your but your choice is if it's a tie. If you do special summon this card, and if you do that, this card's level becomes the current level of the target monster. You can only activate this card once per turn. Blackwing Gofu, the Vintage Shadow. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. Cannot be normal summon or set. Must be first special summon from your hand while you control no monsters. When this is special summon from your hand, you can special with the 2 shadow tokens, Winged Beast, Dark, level 1, attack and defense 0, but they cannot be attributed or used to sync or summon materials. You can banish this card and one face-up non-tuner monster you control, then target one Blackwing Synchro monster in your graveyard, whose level is the total the levels of the banished monster you had on the fields. Special summon, and if you do, is treated as a tuner. Holy crap! The freaking. Hey, I'm in my mouth at the end of the dragon. I need some water. Now we're gonna finish this through. Yeah. You can target one face-up card you control. You cannot special summon monsters from the edge of your deck for the rest of the turn, except for machine type synchro monster. Also destroy that card. If you do special summon one Creason tuner from your deck, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one Creason monster from your deck. You can only use one Creason Paris Turtle, however you would say that, effect once per turn. Recoma. I have a crap ton of this guy. Oh my gosh. If your opponent special summon a monster, right? Am I saying? Yeah, I'm reading that right. If your opponent special summon a monster or monsters, pretty much, your opponent sends one card from the extra deck to the graveyard. That's great, destroying their extra deck pretty much. And we got 2 more monsters. Predator Playing Squad. I forgot. My brain's mushy. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one face-up monster you control this turn. It can attack all monsters your opponent controls with a Predator counter once each. If this face-up card leaves the field, you can place 1 Predator counter on each special summon monster your opponent controls. And if you do, any of those monsters that are level 2 or higher become level 1 as long as they have Predator counters. That's actually a good card. So far, this and the other card, I think this would be a good, decent deck. And the Fairy Tale Raylan, or pretty much like Cinderella? Looks like Cinderella because it has the glass slippers. Neither party can target monster on the field with spell cards or effects except for this one. Once per turn, you can discard 1 spell card, equip 1 equipped spell card from your hand, deck, or graveyard to this, but return that equipped spell card to the hand during the end phase. Not bad of effect, I guess. That is all the monsters right there from this pile. Now we'll move on to the spells. There's a lot more monsters in the spells and traps. What the heck? Bug Matrix is a field card. All insect type monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense. You can target 1 insect disease monster you control and attach 1 insect type monster from your hand to that monster as auxiliary material, but you can only activate the effect of this card once per turn. Frightful Sanctuary. Yeah. Activate this card by discarding 1 card and sending 2 frightful monsters from your extra deck to the graveyard. All fusion monsters you control are also treated as frightful monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 frightful fusion monster in your graveyard and return it to the extra deck. Great for a frightful deck. What was it? Fluffles? Then there was what they call it, Fluffles. Beacon of White. If you do not control another Beacon of White and you have 3 or more blue-eyes monsters in your graveyard, target one of them, special summon it, but its effect is negated. Also equip it with this card. When this card leaves the field, banish the equipped monster. Other monsters you control cannot attack. Also, if you have any number of blue-eyes monsters in your graveyard, the equipped monster can attack up to that number of times during each battle phase. Yet again, Blue Eyes deck. Not so OP, but it's pretty good. Blue Eyes decks are pretty good if you know how to build them properly or so. And Symphony Amplifier. Each time a effect of Symphonic Warrior card is activated, place 1 counter on this card. When the effect is resolved, all Symphonic Warrior, am I saying that right? I don't think I'm saying that right. Monsters on the field gain 100 attack for each of those tokens that's on this card. Once per turn, you can remove 5 or 7 tokens from the field. Applying this effect is dependent on the number of the tokens removed. 5 counters affect 300 damage to your opponents for each Symphonic Warrior card on the field. 7 counters banish cards your opponent controls or in their grave up to the number. That's a good card actually. That's actually a good card. Amazing Pendulum. If you have no cards in your Pendulum zone, add 2 face-up Magician Pendulum monsters with different names from your extra deck to your hand. You can activate a Pendulum once per turn, and that's great for my Supreme King deck because most of the monsters in are pendulums and they're magicians. So this would be great for my Supreme King deck. And now for the trap cards. The Parasaur Leaking. Target 1 banish card, return to the graveyard once per turn. No, once per chain. That's what it says. When a trap card is activated while this card is in your graveyard, special summon this card as a normal monster. Aqua type, water, level 2 attack, 1200 defensive, 0. This card is not treated as a trap. It's summoned this way. This card is unaffected by a monster's effect. Also banish it when it leaves the field. Double Clipper. If your opponent controls a monster with the highest attack on the field, evens a tie, target 1 Galaxy Eyes or Clipper Xyz monster you control that has Xyz material. Detach all materials from that Xyz monster. If you do, special summon 1 monster from your extra deck with the same name as the Xyz monster. That's great for my Galaxy Eyes deck. because I think I got some copies of the Galaxy Eyes monsters in that deck, I believe. Destruction Sword Memories. Discard 1 Destruction Sword card, special summon 1 Buster Blader monster from your deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon 1 Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman from your extra deck by banishing the fusion materials listed on it from the graveyard. Just don't even have that monster, so. Summoning Gate. Each player can special summon a maximum of 3 monsters from the extra deck each turn. This is great for a non-special summon deck. I think there's a anti-special summon cards. That's pretty much, yeah, that's why I'm kind of like about to start. I believe I'm gonna build because of a monster I got. It was a Link monster. Bad Aim, or it's a Stormtrooper's Aim. Heh, buns. When your opponent card or effect is activated, target 1 card on the field. Other than that card, destroy it. And 2 more. Dino Mist Eruption. If a Dino Mist monsters you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, target 1 card your opponent control and destroy it. And the final card, Light Swarm Judgment. Place this card on the top of the deck. If this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard by a Light Swarm monster effect, you can add 1 Judgment Dragon from your deck to your hand. And Light Swarm is built around pretty much sending cards from your deck to the graveyard and stuff, I believe. I don't know. I don't know much about Light Swarm, and I have a whole bunch of them. So that's everything, guys. We only had 1 copy. We pull great rares, Toon Dark Magician, Blue Ice Wind, Burst Dragon, very good cards. But there's a but. But that's all the time I have for this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment below what you think about the new way of me opening the packs. If you like it, please comment about it. And I'll keep doing it. So far, I will keep doing it until you guys are like, it's kind of a little boring, Spidey. But I'll probably still do it. I might not do it. It all depends on you guys, because we do care what you guys think. So I will see you next time. This is Spidey X with Ninja Illusion Gaming, sending out much love. Much love. Goodbye, everybody.